yours who scream to keep it real. She's a black down, hoodied up and
He has no just cause to want my life. There is no forethought, no logic in his actions. This isn't just any swordsman. This is the blind nigga samurai.
What's good, nigga? What's really good?
What's good, YouTube? Hood Philosopher here, and I'm back with another video. I know I've been gone for a while. I had some professional obligations, but don't worry, y'all ignorant motherfuckers about to get some knowledge. As you can tell by the title of the video, you smart. Yeah, yes you. This video is all about social media. Mainly I'll be talking about Facebook and Twitter, but I'll also provide some extra ones in there. I'm going to tie it all into why social media is making us all hate each other. It really comes down to y'all motherfuckers are ignorant. Throughout the video, I'm going to be covering some key terms that I think are very relevant to the discussion of social media right now, and that is confirmation bias, tribalism, and outrage culture. Hood Philosopher, what does that mean? Man, don't worry, I'm gonna break it down for y'all, so just kick back, relax, and let me drop some knowledge on you. Alright, so the first term I'm gonna go over is confirmation bias. Dictionary.com defines confirmation bias as bias that results from the tendency to process and analyze information in such a way that it supports one's pre-existing ideas and convictions. Basically, you only seek out information that validates your bullshit opinion. Facebook is really bad at this. And the reason why Facebook is so bad at this is because Facebook tailors the information that it sends to you. If you only like videos of puppies, guess what? You getting videos of puppies all day. Cats. What this does is it creates a bubble around people where they're only confronted with their worldview. Anything that is contradictory to their opinion is completely drawn out. Hell, apparently there's people that make posts on Facebook who I don't care for, that make posts every day, but since I just don't fuck with them, Facebook doesn't show me their whack ass posts. And that's something that I like. But let's do a little bit of a deeper digging into Facebook's algorithm and why it is so dangerous. If you identify, let's say, as a liberal, Facebook knows this. Facebook knows which media content you're consuming, and they keep blasting you with the same media content. So if you're a very far left person, you're never going to see views on the right that contradict your beliefs. And it's the same thing for people that espouse very conservative views. It's basically a choice between BuzzFeed articles and Breitbart articles. The problem is people are not subjected to a dissenting opinion, so they delve deeper into their held beliefs, and they're not seeing outside the box, and they're not being able to come to the middle on a lot of these things that are getting blasted. What you're making is extremely left-leaning, uncompromising people and extremely right-leaning, uncompromising people. I really feel like Facebook is this weird social experiment on the human species, and Mark Zuckerberg is some weird-ass alien that just came from nowhere. I mean, just look at this nigga. This nigga is weird as hell. Thank God we know him for creating Facebook and not for being a school shooter. Is this nigga even alive? I see some very intense arguments on Facebook, and these same arguments probably would not have been the same before Facebook. It seems like people are just uncompromising. People are so extreme in their beliefs that they literally are hating each other over a social media platform. It's either you agree with their worldview or fuck you, you're trash, you have no humanity, and you deserve to die. That's pretty harsh. I don't know, Facebook's faced a lot of scrutiny with the way they use their information. And it's no surprise that the Russians use Facebook to try to sway public opinion in our elections. Facebook is a very powerful tool, and the use of their information can definitely have a huge impact on the way we think about different topics and the opinions that we have. It's actually really scary stuff. I don't know, I choose not to be a sheep. I seek out information that contradicts my opinions just so I can form a more well-balanced and informed outlook on the stuff that I believe, so I'm not out here sounding like an idiot posting on Facebook about stuff I don't know what I'm talking about. You know the ones. All this brings us to our next term, and that is tribalism. Merriam-Webster defines tribalism as tribal consciousness and loyalty. So applying this to social media, tribalism is basically surrounding yourselves around like-minded people and putting your tribe above everybody else. I got some examples for y'all on social media. Nicki Minaj fans call themselves the Barbs, Beyonce fans, the Beehive, and R. Kelly fans, the P-Hive.
Do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my family.
So let me get into why tribalism and social media is so bad. Alright, so it's already bad enough that you got people that are unwavering and to the loyalty of their thought. But now they're grouped up with a bunch of other people that think like them, and they are intolerant of groups outside their social bubble. Not only do you have your strong convictions and opinions, but now you can group yourselves up with like-minded people and be completely closed off to the rest of the world. This makes it easier to hate other tribes of people because now you have support. One of the best examples of this is, for example, I'll read an article online and it'll be about a woman that was robbed, and they'll show the suspect as being black. You'll have a bunch of people in the comments saying, oh, the 12% are back at it again. We need to lock the Negroes up. Way to go, Barack Obama's sons. And then on the same website, but a different article, we'll talk about a parking lot Patty calling the police on black people just for existing and using the N-word. And everybody in the comment section is, oh, white people back at it again, being racist. White women can't handle the existence of black people just breathing. It just kills them. And it's crazy how we have these different trains of thoughts. It's whenever a tribe scores a victory for anything that supports their ideology, they come out and they boast and they make all the other tribes pissed off, and it's a back and forth. So they all hate each other and they're trading cheap insults back and forth, and it's really sad. You have people on social media that are influencers that play a huge role in this. You got guys like Steven Crowder. He's the guy, he's on the right. He makes a lot of these provoking videos where he will go to college campuses and he'll set up and he'll talk about a controversial topic like abortion or immigration, and he'll present his very conservative views on it, and then he'll show the liberal leaning students' views, and a lot of times he'll make them seem like their views are irrational the way he cuts up the videos. And we don't know all the conversations that are being had, but it's just red meat for his conservative base. They just suck it up, and they're falling deeper into their hate and distrust of people they consider liberals. And that brings me into my next term, and that is outrage culture. Now, it's a term that's used by a lot of conservatives, but it goes both ways because we remember the little red cups. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all. Y'all was in y'all feeling. So what exactly is outrage culture? So outrage culture is essentially the reporting on public outrage. But the problem is, a lot of times the outrage is blown out of proportion in an event to sell it. So it's essentially the media companies making money off of something and saying that you should be outraged by this. They're telling you to be outraged so you consume it and you blow it up. It usually starts with 5 or 6 people, or maybe less than 100 people that show outrage about something on Twitter. Oh, black people are outraged on Twitter because Justin Bieber is wearing dreads. And like, real niggas don't care about that stuff, man. Just like, don't come around me without a washed head digging in your damn scalp, got boogers underneath your fingers and shit. Just don't come around my food and we good, bro. Like, I don't care if you wearing dreads, bro. Just do your thing. But seriously, all this is gonna do is confirm to people that racism is so out of control that we need to be constantly outraged. And don't get me wrong, racism is a huge issue in this country, but we gotta attack real racism. And then on the other side of things, you got people like, black people are always complaining about racism. I can't do this, I can't do that. And when real issues of racism pop up, the stories aren't believed because we exaggerate everything, and it's all because of social media. What I want everybody to get out this video is to really step outside your comfort zones. Surround yourself with content that is against what your belief systems are. And although you may not enjoy seeking out that content, it's gonna make you a better, well-rounded person. You're gonna be less angry about stuff. You're gonna see why people have certain opinions, and you're gonna view them as the human beings they are. And you're not gonna dive into this tribalism and outrage culture, because if we do and we continue to go down the path that we are, and social media is the #1 factor in this, we're gonna end up killing each other, man. And I like living. I want people to be around so I can make money off them motherfuckers. All right, people are money makers, and I plan on being a rich motherfucker at the end of the day, and I can't do that with all y'all motherfuckers dead. So I need y'all to read a book, stop getting on Facebook and Twitter, checking your DMs. They're probably dry anyway. I need y'all to read a book, seek out information that is different to your own opinions, and just it's your duty as a citizen of the world to be educated, man. Reach out, step outside your comfort zone, man. Stop being a sheep. That wraps up this video, guys. If you feel like you learned something, please drop a like. Tell me your opinion in the comments on social media culture. And as always, y'all have a blessed day.